Incoming John Lewis partnership boss Sharon White will have a big job on her hands when she joins the retailer next month, as this morning's trading update showed. The department store warned that profit will be lower than previously expected, and made the surprise announcement that John Lewis managing director Paula Nickolds will leave the partnership in February. It also said might scrap its staff bonus this year for the first time since the 1950s following a slump in Christmas sales. We get the sense that Sharon White will instigate a big change program, which is perhaps long overdue at the John Lewis partnership, Shore Capital Markets analysts said in a note this morning. Here's what that program could involve. Read more. John Lewis issues profit warning as MD steps down. New appointments. Today's shock announcement that Nickolds is leaving the business leaves White with the task of filling the marketing and brand executive director role she was expected to take up under the new partnership structure. Current chairman Sir Charlie Mayfield refused to be drawn on whether Nickolds had been pushed, saying the decision was reached by mutual agreement. However her exit came about, she takes 25 years of John Lewis experience with her. Meanwhile, Waitrose boss Rob Collins announced his resignation in October, and there is still a strategic director appointment yet to be confirmed. Mayfield insisted that there is 100 years of John Lewis experience on the company's board. However, White, who has no retail experience, will be tasked with filling the empty roles created by the future partnership strategy shift. Read more. John Lewis, Ikea or Aldi, which 2019 Christmas advert was the best? Way up. Never knowingly undersold. Promise-John Lewis partnership prides itself on its price match promise. However, in an increasingly promotional retail environment, the pledge is beginning to eat further into profit margins. This morning Mayfield defended the strategy, saying, "Do you think it is viable for a retailer to be uncompetitive on price? The fact is that if you're selling comparative goods, you have to be price competitive. Sometimes people feel we are victims of that policy, but that is really not the case. But it will be up to White to decide if the partnership should stick to the policy amid falling profits." Alongside other issues that new chair Sharon White will need to iron out, its never knowingly undersold promise continues to erode margins as it seeks to compete on price with competitors that have leaner operations and lower overheads. Julie Palmer, partner at restructuring firm Begbie's Trainer, said, "The rules of this promise may need to be reviewed and renewed if the retailer is to start turning around, and a savvy operator with treasury experience like Sharon White may be just the kind of mind needed to do it." However, some analysts said the P. For more on this story, visit the news article link.